I am here, I promise. Uno momento. Hang on. Where have I gone? Where have I gone? Hang on, that's not it. There we go. Hello. How's it going, guys? It's Thomas on Planet Tech. Welcome back to another stream. I hope you guys are doing good. It is Tuesday the 17th of September, and it is another tier list stream. Oh, good Lord. God help us. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for joining me this evening or this afternoon or this morning, wherever you reside in the world. We're going to be doing a tier list today. We're going to be doing it of all of the 2024 sets. All the LEGO Star Wars 2024 sets. I think I've got them all. You'll have to heckle me in the chat. I'm sure. I know you will. Sam, looking at you. If I missed any, so just let me know. And I'll try add them, or I'll see where they are. I pulled them all from Brickset though. So if Brickset haven't got them, then we can, and they're not on here, then it's Brickset's fault. So I didn't include to preface. In fact, we'll get into that in a second. Let's check in with who's shown up this evening. Who have we got here? We got Gaz. Hello, how are you doing, Gaz? And Guava King. Hello, Brandon. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Good to have you here. Emily's here. Sam is here. Good to see you, mate. Robert Bowler. How you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. Wow, what a blast from the past. It's Robert and Brandon here. Is crazy. What a throwback. I just need Bricklayer here now. In the good old days. I'm all the Sith. Hello, good to see you, mate. TJ, welcome. The Brickbods are here. Good to see you. Martin's here as well. Loads of people here. If you haven't, then please do smash the like button. That would be much appreciated. Or reserve that until you see the finalized tier list, and then if you so desire to dislike it, then I understand that too. Been looking forward to this tech. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate that. But yeah, we had the final LEGO Star Wars set, I believe. I hope I'm not doing this stream a little bit prematurely, but I think we've had the last LEGO Star Wars set of the year revealed. We also got the gift for purchase to come with it, but the sale barge, so we'll get onto that in a minute. I've pulled Brickset open so we can actually have a bit of a better look. You've not got to look at the tiny little box at the bottom of the corner. But yeah, I think we've got everything. So some of the ones I didn't include make and takes from the LEGO store. Most of them are just like little character bit. Like I don't know. There's just like they're just whatever. They're just like little brick built characters. They're kind of nothing. And then I didn't include foil packs because I think I've included them in the past, come to think about it, but I didn't for this time. I don't know why I didn't really, but we didn't include foil packs. Most of the good ones are figures, and most of the figures comes in sets anyway, and figures are a big draw to sets, I think. So there's that. I did include polybags, and I have included gift for purchases. I don't think there's any other like weird and wonderful obscure things. No, everything else is just like regular retail sets. Just regular retail sets, polybags, gift for purchases are the only things on there. Rebuild the Galaxy. I have watched the first episode, and I fell asleep during the second and third, to which point Paige and Penelope got home today, and I haven't actually watched it. So I'm actually yet to see any any of the like new characters, or like the what if characters or whatever, which is annoying, to say the least. But I'm looking forward to catching up with that. I'm hopefully gonna watch it after the stream. Whether I stay awake for it or not, again, is another thing. But hey. I hope you have a fab time at Disneyland. Thank you, Emily. Yes, I'll be going to Disneyland on Friday, with Penelope and Paige and Clarence Sounds as well. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. It's been a while since I've been to Disneyland. You know, it's been a while. I think I went for my 21st birthday, but I think I went after that. I think me and Paige went with her mum and her stepdad. I think that was after my 21st. Paige, if you're in chat, could you let me know? Was it? I can't remember. Hey Dubsy, how we doing? But yeah, looking forward to watching Rebuild the Galaxy. I'd like to know any opinions that you guys have on it. I guess I'm not really too fussed about spoilers. I've built the sets. I know a lot of the figures anyway, so we'll roll with that. But yeah, if any of you guys have watched it, then let me know your thoughts and feelings on it. Okay, let's pull up the tier list. Okay, we've got absolute. Have we got absolute silence, or is it just really low on my laptop? Okay, well, okay, we can do this in silence, I guess. Okay, so here we have all the sets. I've done my best to try and crop it so you can see most of them as they go into the tier list, but hopefully as we pull a few up, then we should be good. Okay, somewhere about there should do it. Okay, so what shout? You're already missing sets. Oh, wasn't that in 2017? When was I 21? Not 2017, was it? Yeah, it probably was 2017. Yeah, so 2017 was the last time I went. So still a fair while ago. Oh, Phantom Menace brickheads. Okay. Why does... Oh, it's because that... Oh, it's because it doesn't come up as a brickhead, isn't it? It's because it doesn't come up through Star Wars. If you filter Star Wars and... I thought there was other ones missing. Phantom Menace brickheads. Probably the Tusken Raider brickheads. Was that this year? Oh, well, do we count brickheads or are they brickheads themes? Oh, Cody. Yeah, very good, Sam. Very good. Extra points for you, my friend. I'm just kidding. There's no points given out here. Any others? Or is it just that? Oh, yeah. Tusken Raider was last year. Yeah, so Commander Cody. Any others? But I've gone through, like I said, I've gone through brick set here. I didn't include this, the Jedi Masters gift set either. Because, like, I mean, none of the sets are even from this year. Honestly, this guy. I know, Sam. I know. Just throwing it all together last minute. Why is it... Can you guys hear background music? Because I don't think I can. Oh, no, I can now. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, so I've just gone through brick set, picked out all the sets. Shall we, for no good reason... do it in this order. Advent calendar is on there, Sam. The advent calendar is on there. Thank you very much. Down the bottom there. You can see that. Thank you. Oh, another text. Terrible tapes. Oops, I mean tier list stream. Welcome, Jake. Thank you for your support. Good to have you here, mate. And Simon as well. Hello. Love to rebuild the galaxy. Good. Okay, cool. Hi, Paige as well. Welcome on in. Can we rank text tier list? Be my guest. I feel like the last couple haven't been too far off the mark. I feel like the Phantom Menace one, I think we were all in like fairly decent agreement with on a lot of the stuff. But hey ho, we'll see. Okay, so the AAT Polybag. We'll do the two Polybags first, as they have come up first on Brickset. What are your guys' thoughts and feelings on these Polybags? Like, where do they stand in terms of Lego Star Wars Polybags for you? I quite like the AAT. I think it's pretty good. I think the proportions are okay for something of this size. It's quite detailed. I'm a bigger fan of the CIS color scheme one, but I think this is fine. I think it looks good. I don't think I don't build any of these Polybag builds. Like, I would love to see someone do mocks at that scale, like of like Polybag build scale. Like, I think that could be really fun. I haven't seen too. What is it? It's probably somewhere near 3 brick or 3 plate tool scale. Is it? Maybe a little bit bigger. But yeah, I quite like them. I think I prefer the AAT to the TIE Interceptor. Well, you do get the cool printed dish with the TIE Interceptor. I think I prefer the AAT ever so slightly, but I will never forgive how bad you robbed the Gungan sub. Oh dear. Oh dear. Look, move on, Sam. That was months ago. That was in May. We're in September now. Deary me. Okay, so AATs. I think they're both average. I don't think in any year, I don't think in like years and years to come we'll look back and go, oh, they were good. They were great. They were great polybags, or they were standout good builds. Maybe so. Maybe I would for the AAT actually. Maybe I would for the AAT. I don't even recall the Tired Scepter. Maybe forgettable is where it will go then. We'll never forgive him for not putting Bionicle in Elite here. Oh dear. Guys, you need to stop getting hung up on things and learn to move on. Inceptor forgettable from GK. Yeah, I think the Inceptor probably is forgettable actually. And I think the AAT is I'm going to keep it an average. It will probably end up quite low in average, to be fair. But as far as polybag builds go, I would probably pick this one over quite a lot of the ones we've had in past years. It's just ever so slightly more interesting. Some of the parts are pretty good. This, I really wish you could see my cursor on this. I need to work out how to do that. But the slopes on the front are nice pieces. Hey Lauren, how you doing? Oyo baiting the crowd with the barge placement. Well, maybe it might not be bait, Lauren. It might not be bait. You have to wait and see. But I hope you're doing well, Lauren. Good to see you. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. I only remembered it when it came on the magazine. That's true. Yeah. So they were giving these away, the Inceptor polybag away with for May 4th. I think you could buy it in shops. You definitely could buy it in shops in America. Because I think we saw them on sale in Target in Chicago. And then, yeah, they must have had so many left that they were giving them away in their like Lego bonus magazine. And when it was Star Wars themed that month, then they chucked the Inceptor polybag in there as well. Again, there's some cool wedge plates and stuff in there in black, which are fun. But yeah, as far as the build goes, I think forgettable. I'm quite happy with forgettable for that one, and average for the AAT. Let's get the barge out of the way. Elite. I don't think we won't rush to it. We're gonna go through the bricks that list, just so I'm not like running back and forth so we can see. Okay, so the Trade Federation Troop Carrier. I can't even remember where we put this in the Phantom Menace one. I can't remember where this one ended up. But it looks good. I think my general consensus was like, this is an awful gift for purchase because it just shouldn't be a gift for purchase. It should be something that people could army build. Stop dragging this set. Least hyped Star Wars gift for purchase in recent memory. That is a big take, Simon, because it's been, I can't remember the last Star Wars gift for purchase that I really wanted to open. I guess it was probably the lightsaber, like the Yoda's lightsaber. But even like now, even I regret opening it, and I'm just like, whatever. But I would say like this is probably the closest I've got to actually wanting to build and open one of my Star Wars gift for purchases in a long time. In a long time. The Brew Kitchen was, yeah, I may regret getting that one day. Cause I think I got it, but I sold it. I flipped it. The Brew Kitchen, probably looking back on it, was one I probably should have kept. But again, I'm not going to use it. I'm very unlikely to use our Aunt Beru figure. Is she even that expensive? Like, is that one like shot up? Because she is probably unlikely to come in a set, at least for a long time. But yeah, there's just nothing really special about this that I was like, oh yeah, I need to have it. Because if I wanted to have this set, I would want a few of them. If I was going to use them in a mock, I would want a few of them. And so as a gift for purchase, I'm just like, if it was a set, I'd maybe rank it a bit higher than I would. Is that sort of thing gonna play into account? I think it probably should. As a I mean, as a gift for purchase, I think it is solid. Oh, no, I don't, because I think you should army build. As a build, I think it's somewhere between solid and average. And as a gift for purchase, it's the best we've had in a long while, but also it should be army buildable. Yeah, I like how, I remember you pointing that out to me, Sam, which is something I didn't clock for quite a while. Maybe Baru left the oven on. Oh, God. Poor woman. God rest her soul. Okay, I think... quick scan of what we've got this year. I think this is going to go in solid for now. I think it goes in as a build. As a... I'm gonna leave it in average, and we'll come back to it. Sam's saying it's a strong average. Yeah, cute but hardly elite. Agreed, Lauren. Jake's like a super fan of that set, so that's gonna rattle him, I'm sure. Okay, what's next from Brixton? Okay, so we've got the most recent gift for purchase to be announced. We have Luke Skywalker's lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. I was like really, really, really hyped for the lightsaber gift for purchase thing when it first started. Now I could care less. I've got, and I built, like I just said, the Yoda's one. I got the lightsabers with the AT-AT, and I sold all those. I think I may still have one, because I found it on eBay for like a really, really good price, and I bought it, and yeah, it was a really, or maybe it was on like Facebook Marketplace or something. I found it for a ridiculous price. So I think I might still have one to sell. But I'm just like, I'm just not arsed, man. Like, oh, I don't know. Elite as a gift for purchase, but average as a set. That's fair. What is the what in the Demon Hunter bootleg is that? Oh dear. I think, like, I mean, this one is better. Like, I know Yoda's lightsaber hilt is a lot shorter. But the last Luke's lightsaber that we got, it didn't look long enough, and it didn't look girthy enough. This one may look long enough. This one's a bit of a pencil. It may look long enough, but it just doesn't have the girth to it. I think these lightsabers probably need to be like a 5x5 plate. I know it doesn't exist. But I think because of what they're 4x4, they need to be at least a 5x5 plate. What, like in girth, for want of a better term. Where is the guy? Exactly, Sam. Exactly. It's yeah. And so for that, they look a bit like weedy and scrawny, and it's a bit like, but it's nice that it does tie into the sail barge as a gift for purchase. There is obviously like a connection there. It's not just a completely random one like Yoda's one was. So, is it? I think Yoda's is probably still the best looking one, I would say. I don't know. I'm really not feeling the look of this one. But I guess I do still kind of like that. We need a thick boy. We do. Paige is rolling on the floor laughing at this. Oh dear. Yeah. Sad times for her. Okay, what are you guys saying? Average at best for me. Elite as a gift purchase, but average as a set. Yeah. I'm just like really... is it like... Is it forgettable? I don't know. Oh, this is my favorite looking saber yet. Do you have all of them, Lauren? I'd imagine you do. I don't know. I think it's because of, and I hate to keep saying the word, but I think it is the girth. Like there is just like it. I feel like you could touch your finger. Like if you were holding it, you'd touch your fingers on the other side. And I don't think you should. That shouldn't happen with a lightsaber. It should be a firm, like, two-handed job. Pause. Anyway, we're gonna put it in forgettable, because we're gonna forget that I said that, and we're gonna move on quite swiftly. The Imperial dropship and Rebel Scout speeder. Too right, GK. Too right. I agree. It looks the best out of the three. I just don't care for them. Fair. You don't think it's forgettable? Oh. Asking way too much of Lego. Clearly. Yeah, the Imperial dropship versus Rebel Scout. When does this come out, by the way? Is this on shelves and I just missed it, or is this October 1st as well? Yeah, moving swiftly on. This, I have to say, I really like it. Oh, it's October 1st. Okay, cool. If you can fit two hands around it, then it is elite. I would back that statement. Dad brain, honestly. Not seen this before. Yeah, so this is, and Sam's gonna bring up the droid carrier as a like, this is a tech contradiction, but this is everything that an anniversary set should be. They've taken like an old classic and they've given it a new 2024 like revamp, but you can still tell like it's based off of the old classic battle packs. I really like this. I want them to do this to all the OG battle packs. I think there's a few that it could work with. I think their bark speeder hasn't changed that much in design that you would want them to go back and do all the ones with bark speeders in. But I think the Clone Walker battle pack would be so much fun if they revamped the old one. How many Star Wars dropships are there? There are a lot of dropships. But I like this a lot. I do really like this. I had both of these were, my mum at Christmas used to make Christmas crackers, and she had put in my cracker, I think she had bagged, like took them out of the box, put the bags in the crackers, and then I think there was a note, and then she had like sellotaped one of them to the underside of my seat or something. I can't quite remember, but I definitely got both of them the year that they were out for Christmas. I mean, the Rebel Scout, the helmet hasn't changed since back then. They've revamped the skin tone, so it's good to get more faces with the chin strap as well for some variation for the Rebel Army. I actually missed. I was trying to get a deal on some of the Stormtrooper foil packs when they come out this year with the updated printing, but I actually kind of missed out on them and ended up only getting like a handful. So I'm glad that these are coming in a set that I can kind of army build a few. I know we have just got them in the hallway, but this will be good to get a few of as well. And yeah, the builds are fun. Like, they're fun. It's a nice callback. It's a good final anniversary set. In my opinion, so I like this a lot. I don't know how do you take the ads off? I don't know, where do the ads keep popping up? I don't know. Oh wait, do you mean on the stream? Oh, you mean on the stream? I mean, Sif, what can I say? It's just trying to recoup some little bit of money for the. They should only be on. They should be on like half hour, like 24 minutes, I think, that they come up. But 35 is a little steep though. Yeah, Simon, that is a good point. That is a good point. 7 figures with a droid. This set is going to come in handy for my new mock. Interesting, Dubsy. Interesting. The 2007 Cloden Droid Battle Pack would be a good candidate for this type of set. Agreed, TJ. And next year will be a perfect timing for 20th anniversary of Episode 3. Very, very good. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, that could be a nice one, to be fair. But come on, we all want them to bring back the Assassin Droid Speeder, right? No, just me. Okay. Only issue that if it's a Lego Store exclusive. So wait, is it actually a Lego Store exclusive? Is that legit? Surely not. Although it has got a weird number, so maybe it is only going to be a Lego Store exclusive. That would be really sad. That would be sad. Don't even bring that set up. Generation Studios, hello. How are you doing? Ted says monetize his time here on YouTube. YouTube controls the timing. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that. Okay, so the dropship 35 is a little steep. But I still like it. I think it's solid. I do think it's solid. We are a figure down on each of them from the original battle pack. And maybe for 35, because what would they have been back in the day? I think these were 10. Like these battle packs were each £10. I think they might have crept up to £11.99 here, or like £11 or £12. Shrinkflation. Yeah, I'm just trying to. If they had gone and put like 8 figures in this one, even if it was like, so the original one had a Shadow Trooper and just the Rebel Scout Speeder had just 4 rebels all the same, so that wouldn't have cost Lego much more to just chuck in there. And the Stormtroopers had a Shadow Trooper. That would have been a lovely touch to have had into this set. But yeah, I think the price, it will come down in price almost straight away. Yeah, if it's not a Lego Store exclusive. Sam seems to think it's a Lego Store exclusive, though, Dubsy. So, yeah, I don't know. More figs for a few less. It would be elite based on the nostalgia. Yeah, that's true. Like I said, if I can pick this up for 25, 30, 25, you get a few. That would be a really good price. You can sell the or keep the droid to sell. The parts are pretty good as well. I don't know. It looks fun. I might even jump on board and get this one quite quickly, because I think for the nostalgia, it's good. For an anniversary set, it's great. Like I really do like it. Who's excited for the Slave Leia Microfighter? Maybe Generation. I think they're gonna leave that figure alone for a hell of a long time now. And we will get onto the sail barge, but we will start picking things up here. Okay, the clone. I can't believe this was this year. The Clone Trooper and Droid Battle Pack. Let's just not even beat around the bush with this one. It's elite. See you later, Dubsy. Thanks for hopping in, man. This girl, Slave Leia Mech 2025. Oh yeah, Lauren. Yes. I remember you saying about that before. Yes. Lauren, don't give me ideas. Sam, don't. No. Leave that one. Leave that one for Lauren. Yeah, the clone battle pack. It's just elite. Like, it is so elite. My only tiniest nitpick is that we got the Shock Trooper. Like, the only nitpick is that the that we got the shock trooper, it would have been nice to get another Legion that we didn't have. Like the shock troopers, I think because we got them in the gunship, and it kind of makes sense, right? Because they did the gunship, they want people to buy the gunship and then have a load of shock troopers to go in the shock trooper gunship. Like I get it, but then they put oh no, it's just 501st in the I don't know. I just think this could have been a different figure, and it would have been like, yeah, just absolute perfect. But I get it. It was cheaper. It probably also meant that they could keep the price at like £25, and you get like all these figures. The super battle droid looks fantastic. A couple of throwaway battle droids. Parts are fine. Like no one's buying these for the builds though. So the little tri droid here is fun. It's a nice little build. The speeder is god awful, but like I said, you get what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get 9 figures. Admittedly, 5 of those are battle droids, but for £25, I've seen this go as low as like £17 as well in the UK, which is kind of crazy. And so for that reason, it is an elite for me. Commander Doom would have been cool. No named clones in battle packs. Yeah, and I got 30 odd from yeah, and they were on the magazine as well. It's like, ugh, really? Technically, the figure is inaccurate. Oh, here we go. Right. That's the battle pack done. Okay, another battle pack. The Ambush on Mandalore battle pack. I am so happy that this battle pack exists. I really like it. I like that they did a split on the Mandalorians between the female Mandalorians and the male Mandalorians. So you got a distinct difference with the helmet, the visor shapes, and the torso prints and stuff. I would. My one thing, I guess, would be that if you actually take a look at the Mandalorians, there are in whatever I can't even think what they're called. They're not the Night Owls, are they? But in those. Within that, there's so many armor variations that you probably could have done another really cool Mandalorian battle pack with 4 variations of Mandalorians that you could like interchange and swap. But they have already done that before in 2019, and I would much rather have these super commandos. I was really worried that the helmets were going to look awful on this, but I like this figure a lot. The jetpack with a printed tile is fine, but having this the pole piece as well in a like cheap battle pack that people are going to army build, so you can have these in your collection is a nice touch as well. And the slopes and parts are quite useful. Dark tan, grey. What more could you possibly want from a Star Wars battle pack? Again, there's the whole like shrinkflation price on this, but again, I've seen this down to like £12-13 in places. So when you break that down per fig, it's what's like £3 a figure plus a load of parts at £12. Like that's pretty good value in my eyes, and 4 really good figures that are all worth having a few of in the collection. Slave Leia mech should be so cool, and the weapon is a chain. It's very solid, but it's mega niche. Do you think it's mega niche? I don't know, Sam. I guess because season 3 wasn't as popular, but okay, where are we gonna put it though? I like it. I was very excited that they jumped on this quite early on. Or, well, I guess not quite early on, but it was in the first round of Season 3. Probably first and only round, to be fair, of Season 3 sets of Mandalorian. I'm glad we've got these figures. I think they were a big part of the show. And I think for mock builders that do want to depict scenes from Mando Season 3, like, these are pretty essential characters, especially those super commandos. So I think it's at least solid. I think maybe even in terms of a battle pack, it's elite. Like, I do think it is really, really good. But yeah, a lot of people are saying solid. Yeah, I love the Mando stuff too, Brandon. I think it's really good. I'm gonna put it in at the top of solid for now, but I think I could be swayed to go a bit higher. We'll see. Where is this £12? Where did I see it on? I can't remember where I've seen it. But all I know, Simon, is at conventions, Ollie got a great deal on some of them, and they must be selling at a profit as well. But I have seen it. I can't remember. I think it was like Asda or something had it for like £12. Stupidly, well, actually no, I think I went to buy some and it sold out, obviously. Can't be an elite because Mando 3 was bad, which makes the set objectively worse, in my opinion. I guess so, yeah. I guess if that's your opinion. Yeah, I'm sure. Especially, I guess more so for a battle pack where it is figures. If you're not attached to the show as much, you're not going to be attached to the figures. But I think as a battle pack, it works really well, and it's an actual build that you can part out into your collection that you're gonna get decent parts from. Yeah, a lot of people are saying solid, pretty solid sets. Love the Mando stuff. This is solid. If it goes on sale, lots is worthy of elite. Yeah, I'm gonna try and just do retail price as the kind of marker, but yeah, it does help when things go on sale. Props Game too. Yeah, maybe Game had it quite cheap as well. Reminds me of Patrol Stormy's battle pack, just a bit niche and very cool to get in Lego. Yep, agreed. Not always, Simon. Not always. If you sign up to their credit, they do have deals on stuff, especially in store. You can go in, and often a lot of stuff is like 20% off straight away, and then after that they'll even mark stuff down. But okay, so that is the Ambition Mandalore battle pack. Okay, the Onyx Cinder. Now, I think this is really, really cool. I think the ship is really, really cool. I like the function with the engines where they rotate. But kind of like what Sith was saying, like, until you have an attachment with the show, until you've seen the show, it's hard to be like, oh, like, I'm really getting behind this. But I've seen this set, and I did watch Ryan's review of it, and I really want to like this show so I can justify getting the set. Oh, chunky ship mess. Okay, Lauren's not a fan. Nice figs and build, but want to see the show first. Fair. Solid for now, can go up based on the show or down. But the figs are pretty good. I'm sure everyone's glad that they didn't reuse the head print on the elephant dude for Max Rebo. But I like this a lot. I think I'm gonna put it in solid. Because what's the price on it? 90? Oh, 124. Okay, so it's a little bit more expensive than I thought. But 1,300 pieces. I mean, I think it looks like a very, very cool Star Wars ship. I like it a lot. So I am going to put it in solid. And it's probably going to go in here. Yeah, it's going to go in. It's going to go in here for now. Because if I don't like the show, I'm sure it will drop down drastically. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Good to have you here, mate. Is this what the Knights of Ren ship should have been? Kind of, yeah. I think fair. I think that's a fair comment, Jake. I think that's a very fair comment. There would have been a revolt if they did that with the heads. Yeah, I know. I know. And I kind of would have been here for it, Lauren, in all honesty. I love the chaos. I'll agree it's different looking. Yeah, it's different. Yeah. I think I'm being fairly fairly safe with my bets on some of these sets. But okay, so next up we have the 3. We'll do this as like all in one, if I can just squeeze them in there. So we have the 3 Starship collection sets. I only own one of them. I own the Invisible Hand. I built it on the channel on live stream back in March. No, May. I think I got it around May 4th, so probably in May time. I think it's fair size, but the minifigures, except Mac Rubo, are pretty generic. Bottom of solid, if that. Fair comment. There's I do like when we get the various head molds and stuff. So it would have been nice to get some more of those. But anyway, so yes, we have the Falcon, Tantive, and Invisible Hand. Get that Tantive in dead immediately. I think I agree, Sam. I think I agree. I think straight out of the back, the Tantive just does not look great. I think the proportions are all wrong. There's just something about this that does not look right. And I'm really, really not a fan of it. Really, really not a fan. Oh, looks like we've got a live studio audience now. Hi. Oh, okay. Yeah, so the Tantive is going in dead. Like, I really have absolutely zero desire for that one. The Falcon. So in my humble opinion, Tantive's the worst, Millennium Falcon's the medium, and the Invisible Hand is my favorite. Hey Rosie, how you doing? Agreed, Sam. Falcon looks nice, but it's too pricey. Rip. Midi and no minifigs, not for me. So can go all in unforgettable as far as I'm concerned. Fair. I mean, they would have been cool. I mean, figures are massive selling points in Star Wars. It is a shame that they don't put like one token figure in here, but again, they're pricey enough as it is. You know that if they put even like a Han Solo figure on the Falcon, it's 75 now. That's going to take it up to like 80, probably at least 80, if not higher. And then you're like, well, the playsets one's on sale for 110, 120. Why am I just picking up that? So I guess they gotta kind of be careful. But I think the Falcon, I think I've got Falcon fatigue. Like, I think there's just so many Millennium Falcons. I'm like, ugh. And I think I struggle to look at it and be like, oh, this is like really good. Because like, looking at it now, it does look good. It does look accurate. They've packed in a lot of greebling and a lot of detail into something so small. But I'm just like, we've got so many Falcons now. So I think the Falcon probably goes in average, but it's like bottom of average, I think, for me. Yeah, I'm just like, in terms of the line, Falcon is a great build and a fun size. I mean, yeah, if you don't have the space or funds to display the UCS one, I think this is a great model. But I just think we've just got so many, and it makes sense. It's gonna sell well out of all the ones that do. The Lego are gonna do, or the ships that they could do. The Falcon will sell well. The Invisible Hand, I love though. It's a ship that we will almost certainly never get at either UCS or Playscale at this point. And I really like it. I really like the build. It's fun that it kind of detaches in half. And I think this is the kind of ships that should be at MIDI scale. Is like the big cruisers that, like the is it the home one, and think that, like, ships like that are just too big to to do at any justifiable length, or just like any justifiable size that doesn't price it out of its like there's some sets like this that are niche that wouldn't sell well as a UCS set, because to do it at a UCS scale, even at like 350, 400, it'd be massive. I don't think there's enough people that want to buy an invisible hand for that price. Maybe I could be wrong. And it's same with like the Nebulon B frigate and the cruiser and stuff. Like this size, I think works really well. The invisible hand is also a great price, especially comparatively to the other one. Falcon has no stickers, which is a nice bonus. Yeah, I think that should be. I think it should be a given with all 18 plus sets that there should be no stickers. I think that should be the mantra. If 4 plus can get it, I think the 18 plus should get it too. Falcon fatigue calls for more brown barge. Yeah, honestly. It's better than the AAT. Come on now. I mean, it is. Yes. Would I rather have the AAT or the Falcon? Sure, but I would also rather have the Tantive than the AAT, because I would sell it for more. Like, fine. Oh dear. Okay. That is the mini scale ships over. Right. Well, I am... This is a massive disappointment. I don't know what I expected of this set, but it wasn't this. And I'm so... I guess... I got worst set of the year, bottom of dead. Oh no. Can you not? I'm trying to stream here. What are you playing the Matilda song for? Come on now, I'm gonna get copyright strikes and everything. The Bark Speeder, I'm with them. I kind of want to put it in forgettable, because it was a £25 set. When we got the rumor list, it was a £25 set that had... We kind of roughly knew the figures. We knew that Keller and Beck was going to be in it, which is good. Which was like... I thought was good. I like collecting a lot of the Jedi figures, so to get a new Jedi, it was cool. And, like, to be honest... What were people's expectations on this? Like... It's a Bark Speeder with sidecar. It's exactly what it says. We knew the price point from early on. We knew it wasn't going to be anything special at all. Sense of beam, the lamp. Yeah, I mean, the lamp is just ridiculous. Yeah, fair. Sense of beam saying average. Okay. It's constantly on sale, so that's something at least. Exactly, that's a good point. Hey BR, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. The lamp goes crazy. I want to army build those lamps. I just think it's a boring idea for a set. And for that reason, Sam, that's why I think it should be in forgettable and not dead. Because I'm not going to look back in years to come and go, oh, they really fumbled the bag with that Bark Speeder set. It was the Bark Speeder. I think I'm more likely to forget about it and forget that it existed than I am to think, oh no, they were just like, they ruined this set, which is I think what dead should be. I think dead should be when you have like expectation for something and it's going to stick in your mind that it was like below par. I think that's my reasoning. Okay, Generation Studios thinks that's fair. There's no point buying many of these. What, you don't want to army build the lamps, Simon? Come on now. So that's my... it's for Keller and Beck. He was needed. Agreed. Like I said, I'm glad that we've got the Keller and Beck figure. And I do need to get it at some point. But yeah, I'm in no mad rush. Move it to average because Beck started in Trials of the Temple series. I'm not moving it up just for Keller and Beck. Like that's a 20, that's meaning to say that that's essentially a 25 pound figure, and that is not where I value a Keller and Beck figure. So I'm happy with it at bottom. And do you know what? Because of Keller and Beck, I'm going to move it above the TIE Scepter. Keller and Beck was okay, but he was just another Jedi at the end of the day. I mean, sure, he was just another Jedi. It was more, I think, the like what it did for Ahmed Best, and like him coming back to Star Wars, managing to persuade him to come back to Star Wars, and it was like a really nice touch. It also was nice that it linked with that show as well, with the Trials of the Temple series. Like that was like a really cool tie-in that they did there, which yeah, is just really fun. And so to have him in Lego form as well, it was nice, and I'm glad they've done it. But I think as far as the set goes, it's pretty damn forgettable. He was absolutely not needed. He showed up for 2 seconds, and we will not see him again. You don't think he will 100% show up again, Sam? What are you talking about? The next Yoda flashback, Grogu flashback, he will be in it. Okay, what have we got next? R2-D2. Ugh. R2-D2. I know a lot of people are a fan of this kind of size and this kind of scale for the droids, and I think had I not had the UCS one, or had I not got the UCS one like back in 2010, 2011, whenever that came out, he definitely didn't die, Sam. No. Otherwise, Grogu would have been flying that cruiser all on his own. Which is quite a crazy thought. Yeah, forget what we already had the UCS one. I think if this come out before the UCS one, I would have been, like the newer UCS one, I'd have been more likely to want to get this and have this. My opinion on 99% of sets is just buy parts instead. Fair, BR, fair. Darth Malgus does save the set, but like, I agree, it was too soon and too close to the UCS one. Yeah, like this is a nice size. I prefer this size of a droid build to the UCS one, and I've got the original one. So I'm not like I said to people, I'm not moving Grogu's escape up just because of Keller and Beck in a minifigure form. I'm fully mocked now, fair, Briar. It is good fun mocking, and I need to do it more regularly. But I love them both. I'm heavily biased. Yeah, this yeah, if this had come out before the UCS one, I'd have been all for it, and I probably would have got it. And it's nice that they've tied in the C-3PO to be the same scale as this one, and as Chewbacca as well. The Darth Malgus figure is a nice touch, but I kind of only want Malgus because it's an anniversary fig, not because of who he is. And so he does look good. I kind of want to put him in forgettable, but like that seems like a little bit low. I don't know. What are we saying, chat? What do we think about R2-D2? It's somewhere between forgettable and average for me. Does the Malgus figure make it not forgettable? Does the fact that they're doing C-3PO and Chewbacca and stuff in the same scale make it more likely that you're not going to forget it? Maybe average. My boy, he was mainly shown in the children's show Star Wars. Yeah, we know he was in the show. We know his significance, but like to the average fan or to the average person watching The Mandalorian, Keller and Beck means absolutely nothing to them, and so I get why people are like, oh yeah, like it's just a character. But it like I said, it is nice that we get him in a set. and we get an Armor Best minifigure that you can actually see his face. But outside of that, it's just a not very exciting set. Anyway, okay, Lauren was saying Forgettable is a bit harsh. Average above the Falcon. What was it? Where did I put it? Okay, here. Would I rather have R2? Okay, if you took Malgus out, would I rather have R2D2 or the Falcon? I probably would rather have R2. I probably would rather have the R2D2 build. So I think that's fair. Generation Studios, I think that's fair. Ignoring the Malak figure, average, but with the Malak figure, solid. Probably going to dip my feet in some castle mocks soon. Nice one, man. And I'm not going to Exeter. No, that's a bit far for me, BR. But if you're going, have a good time, and I hope your mock travels safely, and you, of course. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. We need to start rattling through some of these a bit quicker. Okay, so we're coming into the Mos Esper Pod Race Diorama. What a year for pod races. I'm waiting for the chat to blow up in opinions on this. Because I don't hate it as much as a lot of people do. I think it's like, what were people? I think people had way too high expectations on this when it got leaked. Like, the rocks don't look great though. Oh, yikes. Yeah, it's it's not great, is it? It really isn't that great. And but I do prefer it to the Tantive, I have to say. Oh, Paige, can you give me another Coke, please? Thanks. I will put it above the Tantive. Okay, Sam's saying dead. Generation Studios is saying dead. Simon's saying best pod race build beats that tech build. I mean, it does. It definitely does. Especially at the moment when it's just in like a pot of all mangled pieces. And I never got to put in the stickers on there. But I'm going to Exeter, need to register my mock first. Yes, make sure you do that and get on that so you can get your space confirmed. It's two polybag builds and some sound. I'd argue that the polybag build that they did of Anakin's pod for for the 20th anniversary was better than this one. But again, like, it's all about I think sometimes we do expect way too high of something, and this is why I'm probably slightly less disappointed. What's the price on this one? Yeah, 70 quid ain't great, is it? But then all the other micro build ones have been that. But even so, I think, yeah. I think dead might be a little bit harsh. Oh, I don't know. The pod racer can't fit through the stand. Okay, fair. Generation Studios. Yeah, fair. Okay. We will leave it. Yeah, the Endor one wasn't a micro fight. Oh, like a micro scale one. I'm thinking the trench run. And thank you. The trench run, and was there one other micro scale one that we've had? I can't quite remember. Is it not like, yeah, it's sick. Yeah, it's 70 quid. Yeah, I'll keep it in dead. Okay, fine. Okay. Droidica. Oh, the Hoth one. Oh, yeah, no, none of that one. Anyway, we're moving on. The Droidica. 65 quid in the UK. Sorry, 60 quid in the UK. 65 in Europe and America. Venator Bricks, hello. Welcome to the stream. We're currently ranking every LEGO Star Wars set from 2024. And yeah, we are currently on the Droidica. I love this. I built this. I really enjoyed it. It's fun. It's a good size. It's a good price. I'm a real big fan of this. You think the droid all that, and then I think the Droidica is too hyped. I don't know. I really liked it. I really like it. But Generation is saying it was good. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of overhyped. Solid. Hmm. I think it's solid. I think it's a high solid as well. Like I said, I really like it. The minifig, yeah, the minifig scale one, the mic, yeah, that is diabolical. I think I've just accepted that Lego are never gonna do a decent Droidica build. If anyone does want one, oh my god, why is the name just blanking on me now? It will come to me. I will recommend you. I'm gonna army build a ton of them, but yeah, I think this is a really cool depiction. I love the use of the lipstick piece for the eye, like reverse, that you just get that tiny, because the piece is dual molded, you get the tiny dot of the eye. Like, I think that's a really nice touch. Yeah, I think it's one of the better droid builds that we've got. Grinding bricks, thank you, BR bricks. Why did I go mind blank on Grinding bricks? Is using the streams as well. But yes, Grinding bricks does a fantastic Droidica build, so go check it out. He has free instructions on Rubrickable as well. So yeah, definitely go check that out. He's done a load of color schemes and variations as well, I believe. So his Droidica with this would display a lot better. But I like this a lot. And where is he gone? Do we even have it on it? Oh, there it is. I think it's solid, and I think I'm probably going to put it here. I'm quite happy with that. Ooh, free. I'm going to have a look. Yeah, definitely worth looking at. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. Oh man, I really like the Droidica. I'm a big fan. Okay, the TIE Interceptor UCS. Ugh. Yawn. I think it's going unforgettable, honestly. Like, it's like, I really do think, oh yeah, we got another TIE Interceptor. I think we needed a Darth Vader's TIE Advanced far more than we needed a UCS TIE Interceptor. Another one. Again, it looks good. It looks great. It depicts what it is very well, but obviously at that scale, it kind of gets quite easy to. There are a lot of studs showing. I'm not one for like for the UCS sets or Lego or any like Lego produced sets to be like completely tiled off or like snot built. But I do think that, yeah, I do think that there's quite a lot of studs showing on this, and also quite a lot of anti-studs showing. So I think this one goes unforgettable for me. I'm really not gonna look back and go, oh, that was a good UCS set, or a bad UCS set. It's just one that's just gonna disappear from my mind in the next couple of years. Cool build, but meh. Unbelievably forgettable. Average. Been watching Lord of the Rings today. Very nice. Not meh. Cool. Average for me is fine. Okay, nice. Didn't expect that. I think they should have done something else, but this is kind of meh. There we go. I'd prefer if the wings were tiled off. Yeah, like I said, I'm not like a massive. I think like a good mix is fair. Or yeah, or a UCS TIE Bomber. Yeah, another one. They haven't done the TIE Bomber, right? Is that the one that is the TIE Bomber, the one that's left to do from like the original trilogy? But yeah, happy with that. We're gonna move on. Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator. Now, I'm gonna have a Darth Maul bias here. Like, young Anakin might be the prequel. Might be the prequel. Farm boy Luke at this point. I feel like we get him in so many sets. But I guess he is the main character. So I guess I get it. But I like the size of this set, but the proportions are kind of off. And the big like bump in the middle, it just like kind of annoys me because it just shouldn't be there. I know it's because there's like a compartment for the like probe droids that he has, but it's just like it doesn't need to be there. Maul looks good. I know that a lot of people don't like the eyes. Yeah, Generation Studios are saying Darth Maul's eyes suck. It's growing on me. It is growing on me. It would be nice to get like a definitive answer from Lego, like when they're going to choose to do them versus when they're not, and like who they decide to do it with and who not. Because like Ahsoka gets it, and then Ezra gets it, and then Darth Maul gets it. This is all like a bit of a weird mishap. Qui-Gon with the poncho looks good. And like I said, Anakin's Anakin. If this wasn't Anakin and was like, I don't know, Watto, I don't know, just someone else, I guess. I guess it does make sense though, from the scene, but I think this goes in. I think a lot of people will probably say this goes in forgettable, but I'm thinking I might put it in forgettable. I really didn't like it at first, but I put it at solid. Needs like one more fig. Yeah. What's the? Because the price on it is 60. Okay. And we did get the anniversary fig in it as well. I completely, because it's not in the picture, I completely forgot about that. But we did get Saw Gerrera in this set, which actually, to be fair, Saw Gerrera is a figure that I've wanted for a very, very long time, and I think that probably does confirm that it goes in average for me. I think Saw Gerrera probably pulls this up to an average. Otherwise, I think it may just like fade out of my recollection. So I think it probably goes just behind the Falcon. Or the Saw Gerrera figure, with the Saw Gerrera figure that I've wanted for a long time, makes me want it more than the Falcon. Does it go above R2? So my reasoning for it to go above R2 is like I massively want Saw Gerrera over Malak, but R2 is depicted better than the Infiltrator. I kind of like looking at it, that looks right, having it go R2 Sith Infiltrator, but I kind of want to notch that up because of Saw Gerrera. But I think I'm gonna leave that there. I think I'm gonna leave that one there. Okay, the Crimson Firehawk. Let's go. Where's our Lego Star Wars 4+ set fans at? Where's our Young Jedi Adventures fans at? Oh yeah, they don't exist. All the sets with anniversary figs are pulled right up, otherwise most not good. Thinking about it, that's probably quite a fair assessment. Yo, best set ever, top tier, baby. I'm gonna head out soon. No worries, Generation Studios. Thanks for hanging out and getting involved with the tier list. Very much appreciate it. If you haven't already, please like the stream. That goes for you and everyone else. Or dislike it if you're disagreeing with all my my takes here. Nubs, let's go. Oh god, this is elite until Rebuild the Galaxy came out. We need a new Nubs. Oh, is that a spoiler? Are we getting a new Nubs? Is there a new design for Nubs in Rebuild the Galaxy? Ooh. This is $50. This is $50. This is £47. That is ridiculous. I'm saying nothing fair. Yeah, I will watch it. Nubs elite confirmed. Nubs is elite, but is he a £47 minifigure? Yeah, probably, isn't he? Honestly, probably. Oh god, I think I still need to pick this one up. Goated set, goated show. Oh dear. Oh, okay, he's a 20. Okay, you can pick up for 25. No, he's worth more. Great. Okay. Um. As far as 4+ sets go, this is it is just Nubs is carrying the whole weight of Lego Star Wars 4+ at this point. He's priceless. Okay, fair. Okay. Is this okay? Crazy cool. Is this set worth investing in purely because of Nubs? That is a question, because you can pick this set up for quite cheap. I've seen it go for like 28, I think, which is a substantial drop in price. No, it's just but when it retires, they're never doing Nubs again. I'll put that out there, unless he gets some like incredible 25 at B&M. That was it. Yeah. I need to try and find that. The problem is, it's probably all gone at that point. Although it is a 4+ set, so maybe not. I don't know. 25 probably does seem fair as far as 4+ sets go. Like, just none of these pieces are particularly reusable. They will rebuild the galaxy. Okay. 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 I think this is coming in an average. For a 4+ set, it's probably solid. I can't put it any higher than that, though. I really can't. Nubs was going to be the lead of Acolyte Season 2. Good lord. Unless Rebuild the Galaxy gets enough views of its fans, get bigger demand for it to keep them old around. Maybe. I'll tell you, I'll give every penny for Nubs. Oh my god, and Nubs really does have a hardcore following. Fair play. But I can't put it any higher than that. Like, this set is just not better than any of those, in my opinion. But yeah, I probably would take Nubs over, like, the Nubs figure over the carrier. So we'll roll with that. Okay, Ahsoka Tano's Duel on Peridia. You can't rank it on one fig, but when the one fig is Nubs, Simon. I haven't even watched Young Jedi Adventure or Rebuild the Galaxy. I have no attachment to this little fluffy thing. But it is a set that I want. Backrubs. Okay, Sam, this is getting weird. This is getting weird. We'll see when we get to Rex. Yeah. Okay. Fair. Okay. Yeah. You can call me out, Simon, and I'm sure you will, if I contradict myself when it comes to ranking the Rex Microfighter. Okay. Duel on Peridia. I love this set. What is it? 50 quid. 50 quid. It's a shame it's a Smith exclusive here in the UK that it's not probably going to go on much of a discount. It is a shame partly that we didn't get Enoch, but it also kind of makes sense. Like, it's another figure that they would have had to make a mold for, like a whole new mold for the helmet. It probably would have increased the price. I think you get all the main characters of Ahsoka, all the main characters that you'd want in Ahsoka, for like at this point in the show, that I think this is really good. 50 quid is too much. I disagree. I really do disagree. Clips Films, how you doing? Old Slave Leia minifigure was accurate, seeing her thigh as she mounted the cannon to the... Okay. Okay. 50 quid too much, like 30 or 35, mate. Yeah, I disagree. You need a solid technique for stickers building this set. Of course, Greg will appear when the sticker set comes in. How you doing, Greg? Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good week so far. Yeah, I really like this set. I think Ezra, again, people are going to say about the weird eyes and stuff, but I think the Ahsoka figure looks great. It's a variation on the other Ahsoka that we got, right? It is unique. Very accurate playset from the show. Sweet figs too. Agreed. Yeah, I like it. Again, my expectation wasn't like massive for this set. We knew it was going to be one that was going to try and just meet the figure demand, But like, I think it works. I think it's a nice. I think it works as a nice little play set, or a nice little display stand that you can have the figures on, and there are some play features too. We got Thrawn with dual molded legs. I don't think they could have improved Thrawn at all. I think that is literally the perfect figure. There's no need for him to have arm printing or even leg printing. So the dual molded works great. Morgan Elsbeth, I think, looks fantastic. Once again, maybe could have had some detailing on her legs. Maybe there's an argument that she could have had a skirt piece, but probably not. She does actually wear trousers, so maybe just some detail of that depicted on her legs would have been cool. But we get the exclusive face print. Ahsoka looks fantastic. Ezra looks great, and the stormtrooper looks decent. The like zombie stormtrooper. I think maybe if they weren't going to do Enoch for this set, then maybe what would have been cooler would have been to do the Death Trooper as a zombie troop. Like, I think that would have been a really cool touch to this set instead of this stormtrooper. Although it does still, I do still hold out hope that we might just get a battle pack, and maybe we get Enoch in the battle pack. We get 2 of these guys, and then we get a Death Trooper with that. Or at some point, if we do get another Ahsoka set, and we get some zombie, some other reason to put some other characters in. But yeah, I think the ultimate battle pack would be 3 of these stormtroopers with like variation in prints that you could like mix and match them, and then one Death Trooper, or even two zombie stormtroopers that had like unique prints that you could switch and make some different mashups. That would have been nice. I agree. 50 seems reasonable. Yeah. Yeah, good to be here, mate. Good. Yeah, it's good to have you, Greg. Yeah, sweet figs. Yeah, I really do want this set. It's got a bit of everything. It does, yeah. It's like I said, it works well as a display piece if you just want to leave it on the shelf. It also has some playability to it. Yeah, I think it's really good. Get that storm. Oh my god, that would be nice. That would be nice if we did, Mike. That would be cool if we got it as a foil pack or a paper bag. Yeah. Where is it gone? Where has it gone? Prettier. There'll be double VIP soon. Yeah, that's when I'm gonna have to pick it up, I think. I really like this set. I really liked Ahsoka. And for me, it's in Elite. It will probably be the last thing in Elite from by the end of this tier list. But I really like it. Like I said, I really, really do like it. Oh, Thrawn missing one of the pen things though. Let's come on now. I know you say a joking, but come on, people. Oh dear. I'll probably buy this from Lego and use £20 insider points to bring it down to a very good cheap set. Yep, that's a good shout, Greg. Like I said, or get double VIP points on it, and then you're essentially getting it for 40. No, sorry, you're getting it for 45. Maybe contribute towards a Christmas promo. Could be the time. Hang on now, we've still got a mech to go. Oh wait, whoa. Okay, we're not people not thinking this is an Elite. I think I do have a Ahsoka show bias. I really like that show. This can be Elite, yes. Okay, cool. I need to get this set with Thrawn and the new Ghost. That's meant to be a very good set. Yeah, the Ghost is a great set, Greg. I would highly recommend that. Excuse me. Realistically, I doubt there's a W.H. Smith prettier. I doubt there's a W.H. Smith on Peridia to get new pens if we lost one. That's such a fair shout, Gaz. It's such a fair shout. No, you saying that is the last set in Elite. I don't think it's the last Elite. No, sorry. I don't mean... Sorry. I don't mean it's the last set to go in Elite. I mean, it's gonna be the bottom of Elite by the end of the stream. I do apologize. Sorry. Let me correct my wording there. That's not what I meant. I meant it's gonna be the last in the order of the Elite tier, not necessarily that it's gonna be the last set in Elite. Although, I'm having a little look. Yeah, I love building the ghost. It's great. I did enjoy Ahsoka. Yeah, as did I. Yeah, sorry. Let me clarify that. Sam and Lauren, I do apologize for that one. Okay, moving on. We got the Paz Vizsla and Moff Gideon battle. I think 35 is a fair price for this set. It's nice that it pairs up with the battle pack and you can actually attach it. I don't think the attachment adds to the displayability or even the playability of the sets. It's kind of a nice touch, sure, but like it is whatever. Moff Gideon, fantastic. I think Paz Vizsla has been drastically improved. The helmet just looks so much better on this one. The printing really does disguise the fact that this is the normal Mandalorian helmet, to the point where when this first got released, I thought that they had given him a unique helmet. And Paz Vizsla's helmet is very different to the normal Mandalorian one. So I think this is really good. The Praetorian Guards look great. Look fine. Well, they're solid. They are solid. They are what I would call solid. Potentially should have had skirt pieces, maybe, and potentially should have been one more of them. The build is weak. Again, it's another figure. It's another figure set. I don't think the build is too bad. I think maybe these the small ugly rock pieces maybe deter from it a little bit, but it's fine. The door functions fine. Again, some cool pieces in, but let's see what we're saying. Mid, solid. I really enjoyed Ahsoka. So hey, Starmax, by the way, I really enjoyed Ahsoka too. So being biased for Ahsoka sets is great, low. Yeah, I'm definitely in that camp. Wait, did this set not contain Mando himself? It didn't. No, I didn't think it did. Anyway, no, it didn't. We really didn't need Mando for this one. But another guard would have been a nice touch. But they've put him in the advent calendar, so it's fine, right? They printed too many last year. Honestly, fair. But yeah, Moff Gideon could have done with the cape, but other than that, like, I think this is good. Good price, fun figs. The Praetorian Guards, a nice twist on those that came out during the First Order phase. Agreed, and they're updated enough. Thank God they didn't just rehash the old ones. Oh, do you mean I'm saying for a whole year? Maybe we didn't get a Mando figure this year. That's a fair point. That is a fair point with a mini wave of Mando sets as well. That's a good feat. But yeah, I think this is good. I think this is solid. I do think this is solid. I think the figures are really cool. I think it's probably a quite high solid as well. I think it's probably above the battle pack, to be fair, in terms of like essential figures. My computer's starting to lag quite a bit now. But yeah, I think if it will let me. Oh no, where's he gone? Oh dear. Right. That was at the top. Okay, this is all over the place now. Dear. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think that's top of solid. I think it's good. Like I said, one more guard and we're laughing. And I think that's probably maybe an elite. I don't know. Figures are solid, but the set looks a bit like from 4+. Probably 4+ category. Yeah, probably because of those big ugly rock pieces. Right. Maybe it's just the turret that's throwing me off a bit, or the turret, I guess. Maybe, yeah. But yeah, no, I think it's fine. I think it works. Bruce Swift did a because he obviously army builds like crazy. He got a ton of these and the battle packs and made a mock out of it, which I thought was really cool. Hey Trevor, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Solid, with an easy way to cop Gideon, yes. Who is possibly the most unfilled in terms of potential character ever in Star Wars. Board in the Tantive. Okay, this is a really good set. The figure, the anniversary figure is great. I'm gonna have to watch this stream back. Planet Tech, surprised to see Luke's hilt so low in the list. Interested to hear what you in the chat thought of it. Yeah, no worries, Greg. Thanks for hanging out, mate, and for your input. And I'll catch you very soon. I hope you enjoy the replay if you do manage to catch up with it. But yes, so we've got the Arch Trooper 5s here. Great fig. The arm printing looks great. I know people are going to complain about the helmet again. I'm just like not asked about this a lot at this point. Built this the other day. In fact, it's right here. This is right here. It's another hallway set that just kind of slaps. It gets a nice mix of the playability versus displayability. I think it looks like a cool shelf piece. The fact that we get, I think for me, this probably goes down a few, or it probably goes down a tier because of the battle pack that we're, or like the super battle pack that we're gonna get. Because like Vader's come in a ton of sets, right? Captain Antilles, did he come in the Yavin base, or am I making that up? No, I think we just got a regular trooper in the Yavin base. So Captain Antilles and 5s are exclusives, right? So like there's not a ton of desirability for this set in terms of figures, like I said, other than 5s. But as a hallway scene, it's good. I like the function with the door, where it's either a closed door, which is a printed piece, by the way, which looks very good. It's super useful for mocks. And then you have like the lightsaber cut door. I think that's nice. This set was great. Oh, I honestly slept on sets this year. Yeah, I think so. BR. If you've just been focusing on mocks. This was a great set, but I feel like it's lost its appeal with the release. There we go. Okay, still solid. I think that's my sentiment as well. Star Marks. I think this works well with the battle pack until he's came in the place. Oh, okay, he came in the Tantive. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I think I mean, you could buy a couple of these, make a long hallway, and then get a battle pack and then populate it a bit more. 50 seems like a bit of a stretch to me. I don't think the price on this one is very good. And so I think it's probably... I'm putting a lot in solid today. I like to have fairly even tiers, but I think this probably is solid. Maybe... I think that the price for me really does affect this one. Antilles came in the big Tantive unless slightly different. Okay, nice. I think this was, yeah. But then again, you said Prettier is good for 50 though. Prettier is good because they're all unique figures. They're all main characters. And they're all figures that you can't get in other sets, and probably in those variations. I mean, you're not going to get Morgan Elsbeth in another set in that variation. Ezra and Ahsoka are probably going to have outfit updates by the time Ahsoka Season 2 rolls around. Maybe not Ahsoka, but Ezra definitely will. And so they'll probably look a bit different. Thrawn probably come in another set, might have a new face print, but it encapsulates all the main... You get all the main characters from the show, and it's a nice shelf piece. This one, all these figures are like pretty accessible now in terms of a display piece, because of that battle pack. And then like 5s is the only real draw. Can't be lower than solid. I definitely wouldn't put it any lower than solid. Definitely not. And 5 probably does bring it up, maybe above the Droidica. No, do you know, I'm happy with where that was. Like, I do think, yeah, I think the retail price on this being 50 just seems like just seems like a lot. I don't know why for Peridia I feel like it's good value, and then for this I don't. I guess because it is just repeat figs of ones that we've had in past sets outside of 5s and Antilles. But right, gotta go. Definitely watching this back tomorrow. Replay gang. Good night all. See you soon. Enjoy the stream and use the force and check that like button. Thank you, Greg. Catch you later, mate. Thought the Dark Trooper haul was better than this. Agreed, Simon. And that was 35, right? Admittedly, you get more figs in this. We get an anniversary fig as well, but like it wasn't. It only just retired when this came out, so yeah. I think I'm happy with it there. I honestly probably would have bought a ton of these had the had the battle pack not come out. So, where is the battle pack, by the way? Where did we put that? Have we ranked that? I swear we have. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. Cool. On to the next one. We have Jedi Bob's Starfighter. Okay, still, obviously, like I said, haven't watched Rebuild the Galaxy. This is 35. Way overpriced. I don't care how cool you think Jedi Bob is. Way overpriced. The ship just feels way too big. But I guess because it's based off of... I guess because they've used this in a Lego show, and this is from a Lego show, it's not oversized because this is the model that they would have used, right? Whereas like if this was based off a Jedi Starfighter, it just feels too big. It just feels way too big. The figures are kind of super uninteresting. Jedi Bobby's back. It was 35, but there was a better reason to buy 2 other Dark Troopers. Agreed. Yes, agreed. I still need to see it too. Sometime this week I will, for sure. Jedi Bob is a bit too overhyped, personally. Agreed, BR Bricks. It's a trap. There we go. I think it goes in average. I think there's enough hype around Jedi Bob that it's not forgettable. If this was literally any other character, it would be unforgettable, hands down. But I think it goes in average. I think I'm happy with it there. This is average. It's probably the weakest Rebuild the Galaxy set. I think that's probably fair as well. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Okay, moving on. The Dark Falcon. Another set that I've got just off to the side. I won't pick it up because I'll probably drop it and then I'll cry. I love this set. I did build it over a few streams. I love the figures of this set. Very, very cool. Very, very quirky. Very, very niche characters. If it weren't for Rebuild the Galaxy and the fact that they've kind of pumped a load of promo into this. But like, this is a variation of a Falcon that I can get behind. It looks cool. I've said, and me and a few friends have always said, like, the black and gray and dark red, or like translucent red, just pops so well with Lego colors. You think of like Krennic Shuttle, Kylo Ren's TIE Intercept or TIE Fighter, whatever one, TIE Silencer, the shuttle. There's just so many colors, or so many sets that work so well with this color scheme, and I like it. Yeah, Falcon fatigue, unless it's black and red. The figures are just fantastic. Like Darth Jar Jar, great way to implement him into a set. I know Darth Rey was a figure that a lot of people wanted when Episode 9 came out. Another great way to put her into a set. The Luke is interesting. The Redeemed Vader is great. as well. Looks fantastic. So yeah, I'd say like the Vader, Jar Jar, and Rey are 3 figures that a lot of people are going to be very, very happy that we have. Like a lot of like the hardcore collectors are like, I'm very happy that Lego have done these variants, and it would have been real difficult to try get all 3 of them into a set otherwise. No less the same set. So Elite Solid for concept alone. I think I'm with you, Lauren. Darth Ray puts this set in solid alone. Don't at me. I think it's kind of cool, but I kind of don't care for sets, so I probably should be on this stream. Maybe you can still have opinion. Dark Ray and Beach Luke. Yeah, I mean, I'll be interested to see how he pops up in the show, but also the Darth Dev groupling. I mean, yeah, is it Dev? This guy looks great. 3PO, fine. 3PO is just 3PO, but I like the Dark Falcon a lot. Yeah, no Falcon fatigue with this one. And I think I'm going to put it in Elite. And I think I will probably put it... I think I'm going to put it... yeah, I think it probably goes above the... I think it goes above the prettiest set. I don't think it matches the value and the scale. Well, I guess not scalability, but the desire for P2 clones in a battle pack has been so high for so long that is kind of like, yeah, that is superior to these more niche, fun things. You'll be rebuilding the Pod Racer mock based on the show. I need to watch it tonight. I need to watch it. Also, Bounty Hunter C-3PO on the episode 9 Creepio. Is this all spoilers for the show? I'm so confused. Anyway, another set down. Come on, we'll get this done pretty soon. Okay, Luke Skywalker X-Wing mech, straight up forgettable. I just don't care for the mechs. I think he looks fine, but just he's forgettable. He's probably going below Jedi Bob Starfighter. Sam, I'm sorry. Top tier, baby. Broke the mold. Broke the mold? What are you talking about? Broke the mold. What, because he's got wings on his back? You traitor. I'm putting it in forgettable, Sam. Oh no, wait. No, I'm putting it in average. Hang on. No, it needs to go in forgettable. You're so wrong. I think it goes below Keller and Beck. No, I think it maybe goes a bit high. No, it goes. No, it goes below the. Okay, it was almost the greatest figure to come in a mech, but they like skimped out and they didn't quite make it the UCS one. That was annoying. And other than that, it's just a mech with another Luke Skywalker figure in. It's like, how many more do we need? Like, what even is this? I think the best mech they did, but I still can't get over replacement of figure packs with mech. True. I mean, it fits with the Darth Vader mech. I mean, sure, but like, who cares about mechs, really? Who cares about not that Sam Smith mock mechs? Maybe there's an argument for it in average, but yeah, it is whatever. Yeah, I mean, Sam cares. Who cares about mechs? yeah, you're right, BR. Sam cares. Sam will fight you on that. I'm sure he will. I know that Marvel mech fans, not me though, sadly. Yeah, not that Sam's mechs. Excuse me. Let me drink some water. Disliked and unsubbed. But I appreciate you still being a member, Sam. Thanks so much. Speaking of, members stream on Sunday, as I'll be out Disneyland on Friday, and I'm traveling on Thursday, so I won't be able to stream Thursday for members, but we'll be doing another Sort It Out stream on Sunday. Yeah, no refunds. Yeah, exactly. Combine your Iron Man mech with Luke Skywalker's mech and make the ultimate Iron Skywalker mech. There you go, Sam. That's a video for you. You can thank Sensor Beam later. Right. The Captain Rex Y-Wing Microfighter. I am... What was it that I can't contradict myself on with this one, Simon? What is it that I meant to... I can't rank this just on the minifigure, or I can. What was it? I think the Rex figure's great. There would have been a good chunk of me that may have got the Venator had they pulled a terrible move and made Rex exclusive to it. I'm glad they didn't. The Y-Wing looks fine as a microfighter. I think it looks fine. Solid for the drama. As far as microfighters go, I think this is solid. And the figure is an extremely desirable figure in a super reasonably priced set. This figure alone would be what? If this figure was in the Venator and only going to stay in the Venator, what would it be? 60, 70 quid? Whilst the Venator's out, and then even more after that? The build was fine for a micro. Yeah, it was absolutely fine. Elite micro. I think it is an elite microfighter. But as a set on this list, I think it's top of solid. Solid, it's pricey for such for a set such, but Rex is a desirable fig, so fair enough. Yeah, again, it's gone to £9, I think, here in the UK. I think this is a super desirable fig at a really good price. A kid getting this is gonna have a cool playship. It's that good introductory price point for kids into Lego. But there's also a figure that is so popular from the prequels that people actually really want and care about, and it's affordable. So for that, I think it's solid. I think, to be fair, there could be an argument for it to go up because of that, but it's fine. It would be nice if we could get this as an actual playset. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, this is widely available for £9. Great price for a Captain Rex figure, I think. I mean, and a few pieces. Okay. The Creative Play Droid Builder. R2 fatigue coming back. I mean, I can't decide if I want to buy this set and just keep Chopper and the Leia figure, or if I want to just keep the Leia figure and sell everything else, or just buy the Leia figure separately. You know what else is a great cheap introduction to Lego Star Wars? Not the Luke Skywalker mech that we have 100 Luke Skywalker pilot Luke figures. Just nobody cares, Sam. Nobody cares. Dead and yikes for the droids, and that's coming from Lauren. Oof. I really wanted young Leia, but this set is a disaster. Lol. This is £90, by the way. This is $100. That to me is wild. But Chopper. Overpriced. Criminally overpriced. Agree, Trevor. But Chopper. I think, despite all its efforts, I really wanted a young Leia figure as well. She was probably the character missing most from the Kenobi sets, but I get it. They didn't want to put her in the promo, so Lego wouldn't have had access to, or wouldn't have had knowledge of her, I guess, most likely. But I don't think for even young Leia and Lola, I think Lola probably could have been a 1x1 tile as well. I don't know. And Chopper, I think this still goes in dead. I think it is top of dead. I think Chopper and Leia make it top of dead. But then again, it comes down... No, price point makes this dead. You can part together Chopper. Yeah, that's true. The droids are scary as well, but yeah, they're not depicted the best. Where's the BB units? True. Yeah, I think we can all agree it's in dead, right? Okay, we have got now the TIE Fighter and X-Wing mashup. Again, weird concept. I actually found out about this set, like, I got told about this set a long time ago about the kind of, like, interchangeable wing thing. And I was so confused by it. I was like, why are LEGO doing this? And it makes sense now that it's a Rebuild the Galaxy set. And I know if I like the show, I'm going to want at least the figures. But this, I mean, the price point, 95 for an X-Wing and TIE Fighter, isn't bad. But this TIE Fighter looks almost identical to the to the one we got a few years ago. So I can leave that. And the X-Wing also doesn't look that much different. So it's fine. I think if you like Rebuild the Galaxy and you want to get all the figures, then maybe this is something you're interested in. To have, they always like to have an X-Wing and TIE Fighter on sale together. Is it a plus that they're putting them in one set? Does that like price some people out of it? Maybe. For me, this is the least interesting Rebuild the Galaxy set, I have to say. Tommy's Chopper build looks so much better. I can firmly agree with that. This makes more sense having seen the show. The figs are, yeah, the figs from even from watching as little as I have, the two figs that popped up either side here in the first episode, obviously going to be some sort of main characters, I would assume. So I guess kind of tactical that they would put them in this set. 5 of them unique to the set. Now this is far better than Bob's Starfighter. I'm just so uninterested in the concept of being able to swap the wings over. It's like 95 is a lot to spend on an X-Wing and TIE Fighter that I just don't care about. So I think I think this is, for me, this goes in forgettable. I think in a couple of years, when all is gone, this will be forgotten about. Probably more so than the Keller and Beck set. Bet tech changes. Maybe. Now imagine Arc 170 Starfighter mashed up with a Vulture droid. I'd get behind that. I'm going to head to bed so I can wake up on time for school. Yeah, no worries, BR. Catch you later, man. Not too far from the end here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 more to go, and then we're wrapping things up. This has been a longer stream than I thought it was going to be, honestly. I understand LEGO wanted to make more affordable X-Wing and TIEs, but I was really a fan of these more detailed versions from 2015 to 2020. I agree. I think I do agree. Like I said, I think that the idea of them like bringing the price down was so that they were accessible, right? But now you've like now they've clumped them together. They're now at like £95. It's like, well, now that's out of a lot of people's price point for them, and I don't think they look any better. I think the TIE Fighter might even look a little bit worse than the 2021. But okay, on to some of the big hitters. We got the Imperial Star Destroyer. I really have been generally speaking, I am not a big fan of massively scaled down sets. Obviously, they can't do the Star Destroyer at minifig scale. I get it. But even the UCS one, I kind of wanted it for a little while, but quite quickly, like, brushed it to one side. I think this could well be the perfect Star Destroyer. The proportions on it are really good. It's not like the Venator, and admittedly the Venator was 2009, it's a long time ago, but with the Venator, it's so much fatter than it needed to, or than the Venator actually is, because of the play features inside, whereas the Star Destroyer is beefier. So it does. So from the outside, it doesn't look massively fleshed out, and they haven't sacrificed the outside exterior aesthetic for the internal playability and the interior. So for that reason, I think this is really like a really nice set for both people wanting to display it and play with it. Hey, quit body shaming the editor. I do apologize. The X-Wing mashup is already heavily discounted at Smith's. How much is it, Simon, by the way? Because maybe if I do love the set, you might see me building it next week. But no, I think the Cal Kestis figure is like makes this a very popular set. They knew what they were doing, putting him in the big £150 set or whatever it is. Amazon exclusive. I think I've seen it go down to 127 a little while ago. But yeah, I think the only sacrifice really on this is the fact that you can see the hinges instead of what should have probably been all greeble pieces. That's probably the biggest downside of this set. But honestly, the figures outside of Cal are just kind of forgettable. They're everything you would expect with a Star Destroyer. They're fine. Should this been a Thrawn Star Destroyer? Yeah. Would that made it 10 times cooler? Probably. But it has been a while since we've got just a regular Imperial Star Destroyer. So hey Scott, how you doing, man? We're just ranking the every Lego Star Wars set from this year. Amazing design for the ship. Looks like mini UCS. Agreed. I agree. But it really lacks in the minifigures. The selection is just boring and plain. Adding Moff Tarkin would give more points. Agreed. Although I'm so over them putting Moff Gideon sorry, not Moff Gideon, Grand Moff Tarkin in ridiculous or like the upper echelon price point sets. Like it just really annoys me. We haven't had him in a really cheap, affordable set ever. Well, I guess maybe in that like 2000 set, but I think this should have been Thrawn's Chimera. Completely agree with you, Star Marks. £80, so 15 off. That's okay. That's decent. I would still probably hope for a bigger discount on it. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, your collection would already have loads of troops and crew to add to it. This set has the basic edition already. Yeah, this is a set, and very rare. Outside of Cal, who I haven't played Fallen Order or any of those games. I don't have a massive attachment to Cal. I do. It is a figure that I do want, but I am gonna buy this set at some point, and I am buying it for the build, not for any of the figures. Okay, Cal excluded, but I am buying this more because of the build than because of the figs, and that very rarely happens, I'll be completely honest. And then it comes with Captain Enoch. Yeah, I mean, that would be great. Captain Enoch in this would have been awesome with Thrawn, but then it kind of like eats into the prettier set, so tricky. But no, I really like this, and I will be getting it. And for that reason, I am going to put it in. I think it's probably top of solid. If the figures were, but there's a point that the figures are like what would come in a Star Destroyer. So like, part of me wants to put it up here. I think I'm going to put it there. Oh. No, I think it. Yeah, I'm happy with it there. The figures aren't great, but they are kind of what you would want from a Star Destroyer. So, like I said, I get it. I think the cheapest Moff Tarkin was in a Rebels Vader's TIE Advanced. Yeah, that was like $90 or $100 at least, I think. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. I think I am happy with that. Okay, Advent Calendar. So we get Ahsoka, we get another 501st Trooper, we get the Praetorian Guard, and then we get the 2 holiday jumper characters. I'm a fan of the holiday jumper collection. It's fun. I'm enjoying collecting this. £30 and $45 seems like quite a crazy markup. Maybe they're just more popular in America and they can sell them for that price. But that does seem like a big jump. I know when they tried to increase the price in the UK a couple of years ago, I think it was when they did the first holiday. Was it the first holiday jumper ones? Or one of the... They've tried to increase the price, it just didn't go down well. They've had tons after Christmas still on sale. But yeah, I like this. I like the advent calendars. I think they're fun. I think £30 is okay. I think it's average. I think, like I said, I think the Christmas jumpers are fun. I think it's probably quite low down in average, maybe above Bob's Starfighter. Nice that they ended up throwing the Praetorian Guard in there, I guess. There's no Santa in the calendar. They've just got the 2 holiday jumpers. They stopped doing the Santa things, the Santa characters a few years ago, which it would be cool if they brought that back. But like I said, I'm liking the jumpers. We've got quite a few characters in that line now, which is pretty fun. Okay, the Desert Skiff. The Desert Skiff. In fact, we'll do 3PO because we can talk about these 2 together a little bit. C3PO is pretty cool, I will say. The more I look at it, the more I do like it. I just can't stand C3PO as a character, so I'm just not going to buy it. It was probably a tall order to have more, or to ask for more posability. I guess his legs don't really move anyway, so that's fine. And I think you can still pose his arms. It looks like you can, somewhat so at least. I think he's average, honestly. I think he's probably a little bit better than R2, just because you get all those gold pieces. We've had a lot of R2s, much needed after the R2D2 squad of years past. Agreed, Sensor Beam, agreed completely. So that's why I think he's probably a bit better than R2. And like I said, it's nice that they scale together. It makes sense that they would go together in this list, right? Okay. I'm shocked at how, honestly, Sam, me too. My expectation was very low, and the face actually looks pretty decent. So well done, Lego, to that on that one. Okay, so now the final 2 sets. We've got the Desert Skiff and we got the recently announced Sail Barge. We'll do the skiff first. So they've obviously been tactical with the figure selection, which makes a lot of sense. I love it when they do this. I love it when they have 2 sets that tie together, and they don't like just cross the figures over for the sake of it. I think there's, yeah, no, I think all these make sense. This is obviously being an anniversary set as well. We get the 9 figure as well. Great. 70 is quite a lot for this. Just looking at it for the eye test, like, it's quite a lot. The skiff is good, made it today. Yeah, I've still got this one to build. I'm looking forward to building it, to be fair. Bit pricey though, yeah. It's perfect, it fits. The sail barge came out of nowhere. Did not see that coming. I know, right? A step up from the old Technic set, fair. Yeah, I like the skiff. I don't know if it's, I did look at some pictures of the skiff in universe, and this piece, the big piece that they use for it that you can't actually see because it's, yeah, just below my head. The big piece that they use on the side, it is quite accurate. It just, I don't know, just seeing one big piece form there, it just looks a little bit odd to me, but it's fine. It looks good. I think the skiff is maybe a little bit too small, maybe, but no, maybe it is okay. And like I said, you're gonna pair this with the sail barge. I just think this being 430, it's like 500 for the lot. You might want a second skiff as well. I think it's a bit too much, maybe. Probably just the price is out of this world. Yeah, the price really hampers on this one. Either 3PO's been squatted or he has Gangus. Oh dear. Probably for the Sarlacc pit and that new Celestian head mold for 9. Yeah, maybe. But 70 still feels like a lot. I feel like 6. Yeah, no, I think 60 probably seems a bit fairer on this one. I don't know. What do I know? Yeah, what do I know? But a good range of figures. Good to get an anniversary figure as well. And so I think I'm going to put this in. I think this goes top of average for me because of the price point. And for that reason, I'm going to pull this down into average because I can't put that figure above the whole of this as a set. I think I'm happy with that. So then the sail barge. What are you saying about that, chat? Do we agree? Also, the new printed skiff guard. Is it printed? Yeah, it does look printed. Yeah, it's nice. There's some cool mods in there. But like I said, just a lot of nothing though as well, which is a bit of a shame. But it is what it is. So the sail barge. So I was like dead set that I was getting this regardless. Like I said, I bought the skiff to go with it. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna jump on it, hype day one, go and get it, flip the promo, and then it got leaked or announced, whatever, yesterday, and I just something like it just didn't scream at me. I didn't get the kind of like joy that I thought I would get from looking at it. It looks about minifig scale, to be fair, maybe just a slight bit smaller. I'm sure someone will do the maths on it, and I will see. I'm kind of committed to my mantra of only getting UCS sets if they are minifig scale, and this does look about in the realms of possibilities. The more and more I think about it, though, I'm like, I don't really know if I'm going to use this in anything. What, you don't? Is it not? Is it that much smaller, Sam? Because I've seen some mocks of it, and I don't think they look that much bigger. Jabba is like quite crammed in that room. I don't think it's as big as you think it is, Sam. I don't think a sail barge is as big as you think it would be. I really like it, but I get what you mean. Yeah, I don't know what I expected it to look like, but it kind of just wasn't this. Maybe it is. There's a lot of studs showing, and they've kind of broke that up with the tires. I guess the tires are meant to be the flaps that they can kind of poke their heads out, so that kind of makes sense. But I don't know. There's just something about it. I think the figures, I wish there were more unique alien head molds. Because me and Sam when we saw the figure leaks this weekend, we looked up the 3 named characters, and we were like, printed head, printed head, printed head. Okay, so nothing like really cool with those, which is a shame. Gamorrean Guard, obviously. Sail barge layer. I saw a comment on Instagram, someone posted on the story, the one-time dual molded legs make a figure look worse. Kind of fair, but they've wanted to dodge the whole... They wanted to get around this whole thing somehow, with her being so revealing, and this is how they've done it, so fine. I kind of understand that. Is that a new headpiece for Bib Fortuna? I can't tell if that's a new one or if they've reused the one from Jabba's Palace, which I think they have, which is a massive cop-out, because he is a lot bigger in Book of Boba Fett, and I think it's the same one, and that's not cool, because they are his head sails are drastically bigger than the reused one from Boba Fett, which is ridiculous. So like Jabba would be really cool to get. Salacious Crumb will be great to get. It would be nice to get Max Rebo, and Max Rebo looks no different to the old one, which is fine, I guess. But Gamorrean Guard would be cool. This might just be the last time they ever do that Leia figure, which is kind of a crazy thought. But it could well be. She's only ever going to come in a sail barge, so they probably might do a playscale one at some point. But I don't know. They might try and dodge putting her in it. Maybe they've got around it now with this, but not included. Dual molded C-3PO, Nightmare. Yeah, I was just like, ugh. But then Paige said it's a boat. And so now I'm like, well, maybe I need to get it for my boat collection. But honestly, I don't know. I think if we had more rumors leaning towards us getting Jabba in another set, I would be like, okay, I can almost definitely write this off. But like, I'm back on the fence. I was definitely getting it, and then I saw it yesterday, and then I was like, no, do you know what? I think I talked myself out of it, and now I'm like back on the fence with it. I'm like, ugh. Yeah, I noticed that the leg choice is odd for it seems a bit of a skimp out. The price is also insane. Yeah, it's what, $430. Yeah, it's. I mean, well, what was the rate? I mean, the Razor Crest is substantially bigger, and I mean, I don't think the price is that for the size of the build, Sam. I think it's somewhat there. I don't know. So yeah, I'm at the point where I'm very indecisive. Hey Derek, how you doing? As a collector of Tatooine-based sets, I would get it day one and just flip the promo. I really like it. Nice. Only real issue I have is the figs in the figs is salacious. Oh, with the eyes, right? I got it. There's a rumored Jabba's Throne Room 18 plus diorama back in 2023. It was cancelled along the year, but man, I would really like the set just for the Jabba alone. That is what I'm talking about, Stars. I do wonder. Like, if they're ever going to do that set, it makes the most financial sense for Lego to do it the same time that they are producing the Jabba for the sail barge. And we know that they like to put figures in multiple sets. Jabba is not a figure that anyone is going to expect to stay exclusive to the sail barge either. So I think there's a high possibility that we get that 18 plus set, if not next year, the year after. In which I think if that come out and it had Jabba and maybe Salacious Crumb, I might feel a bit, like a little bit shafted by getting the sail barge. The draw is getting the promo and flipping it for probably the best part of 100 quid. And then that takes that down to like 330. Then it's like, that's 100 quid off straight away. I don't know. I haven't got long to decide, but I don't know. I'm really not sure. And I really don't know where to put it on this list. Honestly, I think that's why I'm procrastinating for so long, because I can't tell if it's amazing, solid, average. It's not elite because of my qualms with it. It looks like the sail barge. Like, it does look like the sail barge. There's just something with the texturing of all the studs maybe that's throwing me off a little bit. And I think a big one is the minifigure selection. I was putting more expectation on a better minifigure lineup. I was bummed when they cancelled that Jabba Throne diorama. Yes, honestly, same. You know whose Jabba's Palace was awesome? Dubsy Bricks. That build was awesome. Yes, Dubsy did a fantastic Tatooine mock. I would highly recommend anyone go check that out if you haven't seen it. I saw a comparison with the Avengers Tower, and I think there were more figs and parts in the tower. Oh yeah, the same price point. Yeah, that's Star Wars tax. We think it's Disney tax, but it's definitely Star Wars tax on top of that. You're right. Amazing build by Dubsy. Yeah, Dubsy smashed it. Dubsy always smashes it with his builds. His mocks are crazy good. So yeah, I think it's gonna go in solid. I think, but it is also, I mean, it's stupid of me to kind of do this stream just as it come out, because this next point is like, it kind of feels too soon to cast an opinion on it, but here we are. I think it goes in solid. Enjoying Dubsy's Throne Room series currently. Awesome. Yeah, his stuff is really, really good. I'd put it in solid. I think it goes in solid. Like I said, I'm bummed by the figures. I'm feeling like my instinct is telling me here, if that ever loads. I know a lot of you will probably say higher above the Droidica, probably above this battle pack as well. But I just feel like a little bit like I didn't quite have the punch that I was hoping it for it. And maybe that is just the figure selection. Maybe if the figures were a little bit better, then I'd look at the overall package and be like, oh yeah, no, this is actually decent. But I think that is our tier list, guys. I think that is final. I don't think there's anything I want to move around. The only things I guess I could potentially see my mind changing on is the Onyx Cinder. If I really like the show, I think that could go in Elite for me. Like if I really, really fall in love with the show, this could be a lock, because I do think very highly of the build so far. Probably at this point should maybe go a little bit higher on this list, maybe just behind the Sail Barge for me. But there is also the flip side of it. If I really am not interested by the show, it will probably go unforgettable, because I'll just forget about the show and forget about the set. But I think, yeah, what do we think, guys? If you were to rate this tier list out of 10, 10 out of 10 being what you would like, if you like hard agree with everything on here, 1 out of 10 being I don't agree with a single set on here. What are you scoring the tier list? Let me know in the chat right now. Like the stream if you could do that also. That'd be much appreciated if you haven't. Or like I said, dislike it if you really don't agree with my takes here. Okay. At 0.1, right? Real mature, Sam. Just because of the mech. See, you're giving me a 0.1 out of 10 because of a mech. Because of my decision on a mech that you have said you don't want to become your entire brand and personality and all you're known for. So I'm seeing some contradiction here. The mechs clearly sway your opinion so heavily, yet it's not the thing that you want to be just known for and associated with. There's definitely some contradiction there. I think you should maybe have a look at either the score or your opinion on your not wanting to be a contradiction. Anyway, Mike's saying an 8 for me. Scott's saying a 7. I'd take that. I think that's respectable. Other than Sam, there's no blood boiling scores so far, so we take those. But yeah, guys, thank you for hanging out with me this evening. I've had a very good time. It's been good to do a tier list. I have been like really wanting to do this one for a little while, and I was just waiting for that Sail Barge to get announced. So when it got announced yesterday, I was like, perfect, I can stream that tomorrow. That'll be awesome. So yeah, we've got another tier list in the bag. I do need to go back and do some of the old ones as well. I kind of got out of a habit of doing those, but I would like to do a tier list for all the years gone past. So yeah, I'll get back into doing those over the next few weeks as well. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Much appreciate it. I will be streaming same time next week on public stream, members stream. I am just doing one this week. It will be on Sunday at around 4 p.m. It'll be another sort it out stream. So if anyone has some Lego they need to sort, then feel free to come on and hop on. I kind of started to make some progress in here at the weekend, which was good. It's not looking its best now, but I've pulled a lot of stuff out and took to the storage unit a lot of stuff that didn't need to be in here. And it's given me a lot more room to move and sort some things. So hopefully we can actually start making some real decent progress in here for finally. But yeah, so that'll be on Sunday. And yeah, I hope to see you guys then. Until then, have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you all soon. Goodbye.